Okay, integrity. What's integrity? You know, when you talk about a building, you say it's got structural integrity. It means the building can stand. Its foundation is solid. You know, its structure is solid. And it's the same thing with you. Your integrity is your own internal structure. It's the deals that you make with yourself, okay? You know if you're doing your best. You do. Plain and simple. Now, oftentimes, if somebody's working hard or exceeding expectations, you know, other people might look at you and ask, well, why are you trying to be a suck up? Why are you trying to do this and that? Why are you being brown noser? It doesn't matter what they think, okay? You're not doing it for the recognition. You're doing it because it's the right thing to do. And if you don't have a job that you can't take pride in the fact that you absolutely did your best at, then you need a new job, okay? I mean, life is too short. Time is passing. How long have you already worked at this place, right? And how long do you intend to work at this place? And if you don't like it, if it's not worthy of your time, energy, and effort, then why are you still doing it? Okay? Now, I know I'm not saying you should go in and quit tomorrow and just strike out on your own. You know, there's hard times economically in a lot of places. But start forming a plan. Start looking at what else you can do. Start that second business like I was talking about before. Start putting in applications somewhere else. Find something. Find something that is worthy of you. That's success, okay? That's success. Doing things that are worthy of you, right? And it's not just money. It isn't. Now, money is an aspect of success, especially, you know, here in the West. It's a big aspect of success, okay? And I think sometimes people get sort of this skewed perception of what it means to be wealthy, okay? As if having money is a bad thing. We've talked about this before. If you think having money is a bad thing, you're never going to have a lot of money because your brain won't consciously let you do things that you know are wrong. It won't bring good things into your life, okay? Now, you have to decide what it is that you want, okay? And if that means you want to go hiking on the weekends and you're the best hiker that you can possibly be, that's success. You can have success in lots of areas of your life. In fact, you want success in lots of areas of your life. I just wrote an article about this on theexaminer.com in my article that went along with the episode on courage. It doesn't matter if you're wealthy and popular, but your health is failing. Or it doesn't matter if you're in fantastic shape with a great love life, if you feel totally disconnected from nature and totally disconnected from the universe and your creator, right? You have to be successful in every area of life, all 7. I wrote a book about this, 49 Lost Secrets, how to be successful and happy in all 7 areas of your life, right? But look at what is and what is not working in your life, and that's your map, okay? That's how you can start to see. If you got something that's great, if you're like, well, my relationship with my husband or wife is stellar. We have a good time, we have great communication, and we're happy all the time. Look at why it's working. Who are you being in that relationship? What are you doing in that relationship that's making it work, right? But then look at something that's not working. Maybe you argue with your children. Maybe you have a really bad relationship with your boss at work. And ask yourself, again, step back and say, what is it that is not working in this relationship? And who am I being, right? Now, it's very easy to say, like, well, I don't get along with my boss because my boss is a jerk. Maybe. But even then, it's up to you to change that relationship. It's up to you to change. Now, this is something that's come up quite a bit lately in some people that I've been talking to. That they have relationships that are currently on the rocks, currently that are off track, maybe nearing the end of their life. And the person I'm talking to is still not communicating with their partner. They may still be knowingly playing like mind games and knowingly testing this person. It's like, giving each other the cold shoulder and things like that to see who's going to break and talk first. But that doesn't matter, okay? It does not matter. Look, apologize. Just apologize. It does not matter who's actually wrong. Because the fact is, both of you probably did things you regret, okay? It doesn't matter. one of you has to be the bigger person. One of you has to be the adult, okay? One of you has to sit down and say, okay, come on, let's just talk. Because how many times have I said it? If you don't have communication, you don't have anything. You cannot have a successful relationship without openness, without dialogue, without communication, right? Now, you know, sometimes you might need to walk away from each other. There are times that if you're going, you know, it's like if we keep talking, I'm going to say something I don't mean. I'm going to get triggered. I'm going to say something hurtful. So let's just talk about it later. That's cool. I'm not saying that in the midst of all your fury, the two of you have to just lock yourselves in a room and keep talking. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I'm saying is at some point, one of you, and by one of you, I mean you, has to step up and say, okay, hey, I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me understand what it is that you're trying to tell me. Let me hear what you're thinking. How are you feeling? Just explain it to me so I can understand. Okay? And if you can't do that, you don't have a successful relationship. You don't have a relationship, period. Okay? Now, are you noticing a pattern here? Are you noticing that success is defined by situations where you can really be yourself, where you can really give yourself to it? That's success, okay? And if you can really truly give yourself to your work, then yes, you will probably be financially successful at it. If you can really truly give yourself to your relationships, then they're probably going to be successful relationships. If you can really give yourself to reading and learning and studying and praying and meditating and working out and going fishing or whatever it is that you want to do, then you are successful at that thing. Does that make sense? Now think about it. Think about any person that you would describe as successful. Like pick somebody. I'll wait. You got them? Okay. Now look at that person and ask, are they giving themselves 100% to something? Probably. Now, that person is probably not perfect at the same time either. Like look at somebody like Tiger Woods. The greatest golfer of all time, arguably the greatest athlete of all time in terms of his domination of his particular sport, and yet his personal life is collapsing because he couldn't control himself, right? That's why you need success in all areas, okay? Tiger either shouldn't have gotten married or should have learned to keep his pants on. It's a pretty simple choice. You know, nobody makes you get one of these, okay? And you shouldn't until you're ready to keep your pants on, by the way. Or at least keep your pants on with all but that one person. So that's why it's important to have an idea what you want in every area. To have an idea what success means to you in every area. It doesn't matter what I think is success. It matters what you think is success, okay? It doesn't matter if everybody you know approves of all your decisions and everything you do, and everybody thinks your life is great, and everybody thinks your husband and wife is great if you don't, okay? It only matters what you think. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. I don't mean to sound too American. I know you might have a different cultural pressure, but check this out. It's true. I'm sorry. It only matters what you think, okay? Now, again, I'm not saying be rude. I'm not saying be a jerk. I'm not saying ignore other people or trample on other people. I'm saying follow your bliss. If it wasn't for you, if you weren't meant to do it, God would not have put it in your heart, okay? So when God was sending you into the world, or the universe, or however you want to call it, was sending you into the world and it knew what you needed to accomplish, it wouldn't have put you with your family and your country and your place and your time if you could not do it, okay? It's for you. It's there. Success is there for you. It's there right now. You can do whatever it takes. Start moving forward. You have everything you need to just take the next step. That's all you got to do is just take the next step. And the next one will appear. And then the next one will appear. And then the next one will appear. Okay? And I'm here for you. I'll do anything. Like I said, I just brought my coaching back. If you want to work with me, it's super cheap and it's half off right now. But beyond that, just these videos, my articles, Another Coach, movies, The Secret, What the Bleep Do We Know, the Bible, anything. Start filling yourself with positive things, form your vision, make a plan, and go after it. Just go after it. That's all you have to do. Just go after it, okay? It doesn't matter if you're better than everyone else or the best in the world, as long as you're better than yesterday. Okay? Because all those yesterdays and tomorrows are going to start to build up and build up and build up. In 20, 30, 40 years from now, you're going to look back and your life is mind-blowing and fantastic.